Hey everybody, it is a Flosstube extra for Flossmas. So I had shared on one of my videos that I was trying to find a way to organize all of my cross stitch projects. And for me, doing it on pen and paper, I always leave it at home. It's not quick enough to change it. I don't like erasing it. And I realize that some people may like the pen and paper method. If you do, that's great, and this may not be for you. But I have found a way to keep it digitally. And what I love about it is I am able to upload a little bitty thumbnail of all of the projects and all of the patterns that I have, all of the charts that I have, and if I still need to buy some stuff for that project. So maybe I need to buy floss or the fabric or whatever. I found a way to organize it digitally through a free program called Notion. Now, Notion is not sponsoring this at all. But I love Notion. I use it for everything, for my cleaning list, my grocery list, my boys' school. Everything is in my Notion. So I created a Notion for my cross stitch. What I love about it is I can do it on my desktop and it links to my mobile device. So you can view it on a tablet, anything like that. And the good part of this is you can add filters. So let's say I'm going to the cross stitch store and I'm wanting to buy all of the projects that need linen. I can apply filters to find out what I need to buy linen for. Maybe floss is on sale and I want to buy all the floss for the kits. I can put a filter on for the ones that needs floss. So I'm going to show you really quick how I set this up. I'm going to switch the camera around. I'm having to hold the camera to show you this, so I'm sorry in advance that it's shaky, but it is what it is. So if you're interested in a free way to organize your cross stitch supplies, kits, whips, whatever, stay tuned. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so here is how I have got mine set up. Again, I'm holding this in my hand, so I'm trying to do the very best that I can do. But let me zoom in here and show you. This is called Notion. So I'm going to kind of show you over here. I've got everything in here. I've got my personal life address book, housework calendar, artist work, habit trackers. I mean, I literally use Notion for everything. Reading list, plans, budgeting, cleaning list. I mean, I use it for everything. But for the cross stitch patterns, I love it. The best part of it is all of this is customizable. You can change headers. You can set all of these tables up. So I'm just going to do a quick video on this. If you are interested in me doing a full tutorial to set you up one exactly like this that's more in depth, I can definitely do that. But you guys will have to let me know, okay? So what I have done is I have put the name of the pattern here. I have a area that's, if it's a priority that I want to put on my whip board, I have it checked. I have put a theme. So if I want to scroll through here and let's say that it is April and I'm wanting to see, do I have anything for 4th of July that I can work on? I can scroll down through here and look. Oh, there's one 4th of July of Juki. Okay, so I can really look and see what all I've got going on. I have way too much winter, Christmas, and Halloween for sure. I have a status. So my status bar shows me if I have started on it, if I have the chart, like I don't have floss, I don't have the fabric. If I have it, if it's a kit and everything that I need is in there, I have that. I have got if it's already kitted and I don't want, I don't need anything else for it, but I've not technically started stitching on it yet. I've got if I need to buy fabric for it. I have got, usually with these right here, I just put needs fabric, but it's kitted. That means I've already got the floss for that. So if it's one that I have already got fabric for, I have put over here what kind of fabric I have got. So this is the color, this is the kind, this is the count. So you can kind of see what I've got going on there. I have got the designer who made it. So if I say to myself, I wonder if I've seen a cute pattern from Primrose Cottage Stitches. I wonder if I have got that pattern. I can come up here, and that's the best part about all of these is I can apply filters. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me show you that in just a minute. I can put the date that I've started on the project, the date I finished the project, and if I still need to buy fabric for it, I put the stitch size over here. That way, no matter what I decide to stitch it on, whether it's Aida or linen, I can make sure that I buy the right kind. Now, I've also, in some of these down here at the bottom, I got to go back up and redo some of the ones at the top. I have put, okay, so this particular one, maybe a wheat color would look good for the fabric, and this is the stitch count for the fabric, okay? So, you can see how easily that this makes it for me to go back through. The best part is, let's say that I'm shopping for, sorry, I'm scrolling over. I'm shopping for fabric, and I need a grayish fabric right here. I need it to have this much room for stitch count. Again, I'll know that I need to allow more room for it. And I can say, all right, what am I wanting to do this on? Oh, it's the Christmas Rules pattern. Crap, that was last year. I don't remember what Christmas Rules looks like. So I can click it, and I have a little thumbnail image that shows what the pattern looks like so that I can tell, you know, I really wouldn't want a dark gray there, maybe a light gray. So that is what I absolutely love about this setup. Another thing is, I told you, all right, how many projects have I technically started? I can come up here, click status. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm trying to do this by holding it. I can click status. I can click add filter. And then when the status contains started, that's all I want for it to show me. So according to this filter, I only have, how many of these is there? So there's a little thing here that I can count values. So there's 17 projects that I have started on, okay? So all I'd have to do is remember that when I come up here, this is checked, so I would need to clear it. So we're going to go back to add filter, and we're just going to delete all of the filters out. So now it will show everything again. Now, let's say I'm going to the fabric store. What am I doing here? Okay. It's hard for me to see and do this. Let's say I'm going to the fabric store, and I want to get all the fabric for all of these that I have got ready to go. I would just come up here, and I would insert a filter. And if the status contains needs fabric, so I can look at the ones that I have tagged over here needs fabric that I actually want to buy and see my stitch count. I can also change it to where I can change this one to where the status isn't doing anything. I can fix it to where the stitch size, where does stitch size? Oh, let me delete this because this is throwing it off. This is already, okay. So if the field size fabric needed, so let me go back to filter. Fabric size needed contains anything, okay? All right, is not empty. So if that field is not empty, so this pulls up all of the fabric that I would need for all of the charts that I have got. Okay, so if I can say, well, I don't want to buy fabric for every single chart that I have, but which ones did I check as a priority in 2022? So I know for sure I need to get fabric for this one, and this one, and that one, and that one. Does that make sense? So this is just a quick way of me showing you what I have got set up. I don't want to do a video on this if nobody's interested, but if you're interested, let me know below, and I will try to do a video on how to set this up. This is a super easy program to use. As everything, there is a learning curve. If you have ever used filters before or any kind of tables, this is a no-brainer. But what I love about this is, let's say that I want to print any of those filtered areas. So I want to print out a piece of paper to take with me so I don't have to take my mobile device and I can write notes on it. All I do is come up here and I can click to either export it to a PDF. And let's just do that. Let's do it together so you can see. Come on, don't take all day. We're on real time here, not REE not REE time. REEL. You know what I mean. We're not on Instagram real time. Well, anyway, it will export to a PDF and I can print it. I can also, I can also just come up here and click print, file print, and it will do the same exact thing. Come on. I don't want to make you sit here all day. I guess it's because of the pictures it's taken so long. Anyway, so that's what can be done. So I love this. I love the setup. I love that I don't have to carry a book around. I love that this automatically syncs to my mobile device. So if I had not planned to pick up any kind of fabric and I'm out somewhere and I see some, I have got it with me on my phone and I can just purchase that at any time. So again, if you are interested in it, let me know and I will do a more detailed video. So I hope that you have enjoyed. Let me flip my camera around. I hope that you have enjoyed this little extra, and maybe that'll give you some ideas. Maybe you already use Notion, or you know, you're more familiar with Excel, whatever. But again, the good thing about the Notion is it is free and it does sync with your mobile device. The only thing that I have found with it is there is a workaround for the thumbnail pictures. I take the pictures with my phone, and if I tried uploading them through the computer, it give me some kind of an error about the size of the file. But whenever I uploaded it directly from my mobile device, it actually put the picture in. So I got them to go in that way. If I did it through the computer, it wanted me to pay for the premium version, which I didn't have to do. So I'm going to flip this back around because the PDF finally generated. So hang on. Okay. So I told you that that PDF would generate. Come on, baby, open. And it's, again, it's the thumbnail pictures that's making it take so long to load. You could even make it to where that those thumbnail pictures would not show up. Oh, come on, seriously. Well, there you have it. Let's just, there it was. Okay, so there it is. It printed out the PDF, and it's a 3-page PDF that's got all my details on there. So you can tell, I could even print this out and just jot down when I started it or whatever. But yeah, it's got all of my projects on here, all 3 pages. So you can't beat that. Now, I will show you that if you wanted everything on one page, you can go back up here and go to File. Go to, where's print? I know it's here. There's print somewhere. Oh, it's up here on my actual. There we go. I can print this and I can turn it to landscape, which I have done. And I can shrink it down to where it has everything on one page. So let's do 70%. Crud, it actually printed because I hit enter. Yeah, still at 70%. So I can just scroll down and see now it has everything on there. Sorry, holding this with my hand again. It has the mini picture that don't do you much good, but it's got the name, it's got the ones checked, it's got everything on there. It printed everything. So if it went over on the page, it just drops down to a bottom of the page. So, yep. So you could print that off easily and take that with you to the store. And the best part of it is if I need to change it, it's super quick to change. I can come in and just uncheck that as not a priority. I can change it from started to finish, you know, super quick. So, sorry there was the little wait in there to show you that, but you get the gist. Alright guys, so that is it for me today. Again, if you're interested in it, let me know. If you already use Notion, go set it up. It is the best thing ever. And I hope that you guys have a good day and you enjoyed this little mini Flosstube extra.